Happening now, a Winston-Salem woman is in jail on charges that she shot another woman. 21-year-old Kyler Wagner appeared in court this morning. No booking photo has been released at this time, but we have been told that she's been charged with assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill or inflicting serious injury. Investigators say that the shooting happened there on Creekshire Way just before about 3 a.m. Police tell us that the 24-year-old victim was shot in the arm, and Wagner left the scene after getting into a physical altercation. We have been told that victim was driven to the hospital and is currently recovering. In the meantime, another Winston-Salem woman shot in the chest is now recovering there at the hospital. Police say this happened while she was watching fireworks with friends. Officers were called to a home last night on North Main Street. When police arrived, they found the woman lying there in the yard with a gunshot wound. Investigators believe that she was hit by what they're calling a stray round or a projectile. The woman's current condition is not known. Investigators in Philadelphia have now identified the person that they say killed 5 people on Monday. As George Solis now reports, 40-year-old Kimbrady Carricker will be arraigned today.
The 40-year-old suspect due in court today. A number of charges are expected to be announced, including multiple murder charges, aggravated assault, and weapons charges. Officials say the shooter seemingly targeted victims at random in this Southwest Philadelphia neighborhood. They say the suspect was wearing a ski mask, had tactical gear on, had an AR-15 style rifle and handgun, and went into this neighborhood and frankly just unloaded as many as 50 rounds on people there. Among the injured, 2 twin toddlers, one of them being shot in the leg, the other receiving eye injuries from a result of shattered glass. Today we are also learning more about the 5 victims killed, including a 15-year-old, his mother speaking out, emotional, saying she demands justice, she demands accountability. Yesterday during a news conference, Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw calling the shooting abhorrent, but they are still searching for a motive. Investigators back out on the scene, trying to speak with witnesses, trying to find video. And speaking of video, police say a video from a traffic camera, now part of their investigation, that appears to show what may be the gunman in the neighborhood as they opened fire. Again, a lot of details to unlearn about this particular shooting. Yesterday, officials also noting that there was a second suspect that was apprehended at the scene. Officials saying that person was let go, as it does appear at this time that they were shooting at the suspect in what appears to be a case of self-defense. Today, we also expect to learn more about the shooting suspect. A name has been floating through social media, but officials say they will not be releasing it until the suspect is formally charged. So again, that arraignment expected to happen sometime this morning or later today. We'll bring you the details as they become available. Back to you.
An investigation is currently underway in Boston. This after several people were injured in a shooting earlier this morning. The shooting was originally reported just after 2 a.m. Officers say that 5 people were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say that 2 people are currently in custody on firearm charges. At least 9 people were injured in a shooting there in Washington, D.C. Police let us know that they were alerted to that shooting shortly before 1 a.m. in the northeast area of the Capitol. They say that those victims were celebrating the 4th of July holiday. Several of those injured were taken to the hospital by ambulance, while some were driven to the ER.
All of our victims have non-life-threatening injuries. We do have a total of 9 victims. 2 of our victims are juveniles, one being 9 years old, one being 17 years old.
And authorities say that the shots were fired from a dark-colored SUV. So far, though, no arrests have been made in this case. Here at home, Greensboro police say that a little boy injured in a shooting that killed 2 adults remains now in the hospital. Police say that the 3-year-old is expected to be okay. The child, though, along with 2 other women, were found with gunshot wounds yesterday on Blackmore Road. 66-year-old Teresa Johnson and 21-year-old Chastani Jones later died from their injuries. Investigators have said that those victims are not related to each other, and the 3-year-old child is not related to those women. Police have not yet said anything, though, about a suspect in this case.